to be followed by the prayer and conclusions. Good day, everyone. Today is the momentous event for our junior high school concluders.
Everyone, welcome to Inasuyan Integrated School First Moving Up Ceremony.
With the theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. And to start with is the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the prayer and the singing of the BILIRAN hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, teras ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagagakutong sa simoy. Sa langit ang bagang ay hinatang
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do, God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates of Batch 2021. Today marks another milestone in your lifelong journey in achieving your dreams and successes in life. Finishing your basic education in the midst of pandemic was quite challenging. The shift from the normal to the current situation was a complete change for all of us. The process of keeping abreast with the latest trends in education was not easy, but you did your best in dealing with the challenges of the new normal. This year's graduation theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, highlights DepEd's commitment to provide inclusive and quality education while ensuring the safety of the teachers and learners from the health risks of COVID-19. My dear graduates, you have proven your resilience by braving the threats of the global health crisis in furtherance of useful and productive learning. I congratulate you for your courage and genuine commitment to contribute to nation building by continuously improving your skills and competence through quality basic education. To the champions of education, the tireless teachers, generous stakeholders, and loving parents, this occasion marks another unmistakable example that everything is possible when we unite and pool our resources together. I sincerely thank you for your commitment and inspiration in exploring the most sustainable ways of supporting the learning continuity of our learners in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. Dear graduates, the road ahead is full of uncertainties. Press forward. Let your dreams and aspirations be your guide toward achieving the fullest potentials and building a strong nation for the Filipino youth. Once again, congratulations and Godspeed.
My warmest congratulations to the completers and graduates of Batch 2021. Your stay in your beloved alma mater did not only enrich your minds with relevant knowledge and competencies, but also nurtured you with all the favorable values and positive attitudes. Adding to its glory, what you get from education is contentment, prosperity, honor, and dignity in life, and that is more than material wealth. Completion and graduation rites are symbolic representation of acknowledging your praiseworthy and well-deserved achievements and the commendable character that were honed and enhanced throughout your years of study. Reaching up to this point is a great achievement, especially that you did this in the midst of global pandemic. In the process of achieving, you all went through hardships, challenges, and adversities. But the good news is You are able to hurdle all those obstacles. You have become triumphant in overcoming the new normal way of education because you have embraced it with optimism, persistence, and dedication. You may have encountered setbacks, mistakes, and disappointments in your educational journey, but we believe that all those experiences have helped you develop a deeper capacity to deal with life more effectively. You may fall at times and may have imperfections, but you all survive because you achieved something, because you didn't quit. This year's end of school year theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, highlights that amid all the challenges, the learner's right to inclusive and quality education and to ensure their safety from the health risk of COVID-19 is given priority. Indeed, despite the struggle that the education sector now encounters due to the pandemic, it never weakens our enthusiasm to emphasize how important education is to the lives of our learners. Today is another milestone in your life. It tells you how far you have come and how much you have gained. Whatever you attain at this moment is also a product of hard work and sacrifices of your parents and teachers, whose guidance, love, support, and care are beyond measure. Before you start celebrating for this youth's success, thank them and appreciate for their efforts. Batch of 2021, it is definitely a great privilege that I share my warmest felicitation, for you have reached this far and have taken an excellent step towards your future. My feelings are filled with great joy and overwhelming delight, and I know too that your parents, guardians, have found a sense of relief and satisfaction. On behalf of Schools Division Office of BILIRAN, I wish you more success in the future. Keep learning, keep accomplishing, and keep venturing wonderful things with remarkable attitude. Congratulations, everyone.
My utmost congratulations, graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. This school year, we've been into the most challenging time of our school life, for we are experiencing new normal in the educational system due to this pandemic. But think about the experiences you can share to the future generations about studying, moving up, and graduating with this pandemic year. You have worked so hard in order to achieve this milestone. Imagine the load of modules and class that you have read, analyzed, and answered, the tasks to be performed, projects and experiments to be made and submitted. I know, with the struggle that you've been into, it will be easier for you to achieve high and accomplish wonderful things in your future endeavor. May the excitement in your journey continue and all your dreams and wishes do come true and fulfill. And when the time comes that we'll meet again, you can share to me the stories of your life achievements and accomplishments. And I will be happy to savor that moment with you. Yes, you've gone through some rough and tough times, but you have persevered. You triumphantly passes through it. So with that, I can humbly say, congratulations, graduates, and good luck to all of you.
My warmest congratulations and commendations to each and every one of you on this remarkable achievement of completion, graduation. Inasuyan Integrated School is proud of you. COVID times has been difficult, but your resilience, courage, and engagement have brought to you completers graduation time. May we have to celebrate it virtually. But what I know, everything happened for a reason, and it will take place in God's perfect time. Let this completion graduation theme is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. I inspire you and infect your family, teachers, and friends with the joy of being competent, compassionate, and value-driven individuals. You are expected to be agent of progress and create a future that is true and beautiful. To our beloved parents, stakeholders, please accept our sincerest gratitude for your unwavering love and support. Your contributions are part of success stories in this school. Now, as you through life's journey, their completers, graduates, always keep with you our values and opportunities instilled on you by our very own alma mater, Inasuyan Integrated School. Once again, congratulations, class of school year 2020-2021.
For our welcome remarks, let's hear it from one of our completers, Hiroshina C. Makubakyao.
To our completers, parents, friends, family members, guests, and teachers, we honor you and recognize you for the important role you play and the support you have offered to us completers on reaching our goals. To our division superintendent, Mrs. Judela R. Lumpas, our public school district supervisor, Mrs. Leslinda R.A. Flores, our principal, Mr. Felipe S. Vidal, teachers, parents, and on behalf of our board directors and the entire staff of Inasuyan Integrated School, we are all gathered here today to celebrate our moving up ceremony. I, Hiroshina Makubakyao, one of the completers of Inasuyan Integrated School, is beyond blessed and grateful to be able to speak here in front of you today. This school year in the midst of pandemic is the toughest year in our 4 years of being a junior high school students. We had to adjust a lot, lack of sleep, eat, and exercise. Mental and physical health was sacrificed just to pass all of our requirements on time. I know that all of us have suffered from social learning, not just us, students, but also our parents and teachers. That's why I am taking this opportunity to thank and congratulate all of you for surpassing this kind of difficulty. We are now one step closer on reaching our goals in life, and I am as excited as the first time I stepped in this school as junior high school student. May we never forget all of the memories we have cherished together, not just as classmates, but also as friends and family. We may not be able to have a traditional moving up ceremony today, but whether we know it or not, we have brought people together to celebrate and witness our virtual moving up ceremony. Ends are not bad things. They just mean that something new is about to happen. Thank you and congratulations to all of us.
Presentation of candidates for completion.
Dr. Judila R. Lumpas, CISO 6, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Felipe Salinas Vidal, Principal. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for completion on school year 2020-21 of Inasuyan Integrated School. 25 boys and 29 girls with a total of 54 completers. I, Felipe Salinas Vidal, School Head of Inasuyan Integrated School, hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the basic education curriculum for junior high school prescribed by the Department of Education. May I request Dr. Judila R. Lumpas or her authorized representative to confirm their eligibility for completion.
Confirmation of the completers.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Secretary of Education, Leonor Magtolis Briones, through the school's division superintendent, Dr. Judelia R. Lumpas, CISO 6, and by the validity of the data presented to me by your school head, Mr. Felipe S. Vidal, 25 males and 29 females with a total of 54 learners, that you have satisfactorily completed the prescribed basic education curriculum for junior high school. I now confirm you completers of Inasuyan Integrated School for school year 2020-2021. You are now eligible to enroll in any senior high school in the country. Congratulations to all of you.
Junior high school completers.
Apobo JC.
Almanza Eric G.
Aragon Lawrence B.
Bakunawa Jomari L.
Bawaan Abito Jr. R.
Bernaldo Jake G.
Bernaldo Jumber G.
Karig Romnick M.
Di Harlo Ham M. With honors.
Gracia Ivan Clyde A.
Tong Jerry R.
Makabakyao Tyron Vince T.
Docero Lizer.
Musukol Brando T. with honors.
Matias Manasseh D. with honors.
Dina Raymart D.
Miguel Charles D.
Moscare Joral.
Sulayaw Mark Ryan V.
Sulayaw Nick M.
Armenia Chris J. A.
Talon Jason C.
Tikling Jared A. with honors.
Tikling John Vincent B. with honors.
Rangia Jomar B.
Agustin Leslie C. with high honors.
Alcantara Janelle.
Alok Ashley May S. with honors.
Bawaan Krisa S. with honors.
Bailon Jelly May T. with honors.
Desho Rosemary.
Jeremoy Jamaica M.
Bernaldo Maria Telena C.
Bernaldo Nessa M.
Caballes Daisy Rose M.
Candelaria Diana Lynn B.
Cinco Geraldine B.
Coma Angevelle J.
Carlo Sham M. with honors.
Flores Anna Rose M. with honors.
Damau Aprilin B.
Kalayahay Catherine P. with honors.
Hubay Shikaina C. with honors.
Labanza Eloisa Ann C. with honors.
Makabakyaw Amy P.
Makabakyaw Pearl Sheena C. with honors.
Elcero Faith Carey L.
Autumn Sarah G. with honors.
Noha Jemery D.
Rosales Micah B.
Rosas Kiara Kishi C. with honor.
Sulayo Angelica M.
Talon Bavelin D.
Ikling Dinalin R.
Congratulations, completers! Batch 2020-2021. And now, let's hear a message coming from one of our awardees, Leslie Anderson.
Maayong adlaw sa tanan, si Kuya Jake Espino nyo to na nagsasabi ng congratulations sa inyong lahat. Ayan, congratulations sa inyong mga taga-Inasuyan Integrated School, the first ever integrated school in Kawayan. Kayo ang mga pioneer, kayo ang mga nauna dito sa tinatawag nating integrated school. So that in itself is already an accomplishment for you guys. So congratulations ulit sa inyong lahat. Alam nyo guys, ang pag-aaral ay napakahirap. Napakahirap niyan. Kaya bilib na bilib ako sa inyo. Mas lalo na sa mga katulad nyo na nagawa pa ring makapagtapos, di ba? Or yung pag-move up nyo kahit may pandemic. So, bilib na bilib talaga ako sa inyo. Syempre, congrats din sa mga teachers nyo kasi alam kong sila din ay nahirapan. Alam ko nahirapan din kayo. Mas lalo na ngayon, nag-transition ulit, di ba? Mayroong pandemic, biglang may mga modules, biglang may mga online learning, nagbago din yung classroom setup. So, this moving up ceremony is not just a congratulatory feat for the students but also for the teachers and also for the parents and the guardians of you students. Ako syempre naalala ko din nung nag-aaral ako, nahirapan din ako pero sa tamang pagpupursige at sa tamang pagdisiplina nagawa kong makapagtapos ng elementary hanggang high school, hanggang college. At talagang masasabi ko, nung nag-aaral ako, nahirapan din ako. Pero masasabi ko rin na nakatulong ang edukasyon para ilarawan or i-define kung sino ako bilang si Jake, di ba? Kung sino talaga ako bilang isang individual. Na doon ko na-realize na worth it pala talaga tong pagpunta ko sa school, yung pag-aaral ko, mas nakilala ko talaga yung sarili ko. Pero syempre, gusto ko din i-emphasize na bukod sa edukasyon, para magtagumpay ka sa buhay, sana wag natin kalimutan na kailangan din natin ng magandang asal. Dapat okay din yung pakikitungo natin sa mga tao. Di ba? Hindi tayo mga bad boy o hindi tayo mga bad girl. May maganda tayong mga attitude. At syempre, dapat matatag din yung inyong fighting spirit. Kaya nga may tinatawag tayong laban, di ba? Laban lang tayo sa buhay. Sa pagtanda nyo, alam ko magkakaroon kayo ng mga maraming pagsubok. Yan ay 100% na mangyayari sa inyo. Diba? Sa ating lahat. At alam ko, confident ako na sa lahat ng mga pagsubok na yon, malalagpasan yung lahat. Nakakayanin nyo. Maraming pagkakataon na kayo ay mag-fail or mabibigo. At okay lang yun. Because lahat naman ng magagandang learnings or magagandang aral, nakukuha natin pag tayo ay nag-fail. Huwag kayong matakot magkamali. Kasi doon kayo pinakamatututo. Diba? Huwag din kayong matakot mag-explore. Kasi masyadong maganda ang buhay kung lilimitahan yung mga sarili nyo. Don't limit yourself. Huwag kayong matakot magmahal. Diba? Magmahal ng mga magulang nyo, ng mga kaibigan nyo, o yung mga teachers nyo na tumulong sa inyo. Dahil ang pagmamahal ang pinakakailangan ng mundo ngayon. Sa pagpasok nyo sa panibagong yugto or chapter ng mga buhay nyo, ito ay isang magandang opportunity para magkaroon ng isang fresh start, 'di ba? Ng isang clean slate, blankong pahina ng isang libro. And alam naman natin sa pagtanda, mas lalo kayong mga senior high school students na mas seryoso na yung buhay ng konti. Mas dadami ang responsibilidad nyo, mas makikilala nyo yung mga sarili nyo, mas mag-e-explore kayo, may mga panahon magtatagumpay kayo. Meron din namang mga panahon na hindi. Meron mga panahon na tatawa kayo or magiging masaya kayo, pero meron din mga panahon na hindi. Diba? Na magiging malungkot kayo, naiiyak kayo, mas malalaman nyo kung ano talaga yung gusto nyong gawin sa buhay, at mas magiging aware kayo sa mundong kinabibilangan nyo. Maraming mga bagay na mangyayari sa inyo pagkatapos ng moving up ceremony na to. At sa lahat ng mga bagay na yon, isa lang ang mapapayo ko sa inyo. Sa lahat ng mga bagay na gagawin nyo, huwag nyo kalimutang mag-enjoy. At the end of the day guys, mga bata pa rin kayo. Diba? At karapatan nyo mag-enjoy kahit ganito na yung buhay natin ngayon. Kaya kahit masiseryoso na yung mga buhay natin, huwag nating kalimutan na okay lang ang mag-enjoy. Diba? Enjoy nyo lang. GV-GV lang. Diba ganun nga, diba? Good vibes lang tayo lagi. Mas maganda na harapin natin ang kahit anumang bagay na positibo. Diba? Positibo. Wag lang COVID, diba? Iba na yon. Wag lang yung positibong COVID. At para po sa mga magulang na nanonood, sana po ay 100% nyo pong suportahan ang inyong mga anak. Pwedeng hindi rin 100, pwedeng 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Basta ang mahalaga po, you will always be there for your son or for your daughter or for your pamangkin. Malaking tulong po talaga or malaking contribution po talaga ang suporta ng isang magulang at isang guardian sa development ng isang anak. And I live by that po. Malaki po talaga ang nagiging epekto sa amin pag sinusuportahan kami ng mga taong mahal namin sa buhay. So sana po sa lahat ng bagay nandyan kayo sa likod ng mga anak nyo para gabayan sila. Bago po ako magtapos, ang masasabi ko po ay maraming magaganda at exciting na mangyayari sa Kawayan sa mga susunod na taon. At sana po hopefully sa mga magagandang mangyayaring yun, kasama namin kayo. Parte kayo ng magagandang pagbabago na mangyayari dito sa ating munisipalidad. Iintayin namin kayo. So again, congratulations ulit sa inyo mga estudyante ng Inasuyan Integrated School, the first ever in Kawayan. That's already something to be proud of. Good luck po sa inyo. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Daghang salamat.
And now, let's hear a message coming from one of our awardees, Leslie Edison.
To our highly valued leaders, our school division superintendent, Ma'am Jodela Ruiz Lompas, our OIC Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Luz Lumenda Flores, to our school principal, Sir Felipe Esvidal, to the teachers, parents, friends, fellow completers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome and a pleasant afternoon to all. Graduation, or I rather say moving up ceremony, is not the end of our journey as students. It is just another beginning of a new chapter that we're going to conclude, our senior high school. Today marks a very special event for all the completers, a milestone we all have been waiting for. For today, all of our cries, rants, and sacrifices become our victory. We will now be rewarded with our diplomas and certificates for the compassion and bravery we've manifested in our studies amidst the crisis. A year ago, a lot of changes happened. We said goodbye to school and sports competitions, giving up to the excitement in meeting new friends, and even the rants from our parents if we come home late. All of those things that make our student life more exciting were gone, and we said hello to modules and online class. Was it tough? Yes, it was. It has been a very tough year, not only for the students, but also to our parents and teachers. Some might think that it was just easy, that we did not struggle to survive this academic year. But deep in our hearts and in our minds holds the fear. The fear to fail and disappoint the people who expects us only the best and excel. Learning independently wasn't easy, knowing the fact that we are used to sit in a four-cornered classroom with our teachers in front of us discussing. We are used to that kind of scenario, and having this sudden change, it was hard. Yet, I guess we are brave and strong enough to cope up with these changes and to have able to come to this day. We have finished this exhausting roller coaster ride, and that is an enough reason to be congratulated. And before I end up this speech, I would like to say thank you to my family and siblings who have been my support system from the very beginning. I am so grateful to have you at my side day and night. To the teachers and the faculty who have been patient and considerate in providing us the knowledge and wisdom despite the predicament we are facing. Thank you, teachers. In my 10 years of studying here in Inasuyan Integrated School, I am so grateful to meet the most loving and brilliant teachers like you. And to my classmates and friends who have extended their hands to me and who never tried to bring me down, thank you. We might have our separate ways, but do remember that you have been a part of my life and will always be. And most especially, I will offer my greatest thanks to our Almighty Father for being our number one Savior and for giving us His unending grace and guidance as we trail our paths for our dreams. Again, congratulations, completers, as we are now halfway to our dreams. And please continue to aim high and be a dreamer. And so, to everyone who can hear, this is Leslie Agustin, and in behalf of all the completers, I am leaving you this quote by Nelson Mandela, that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for attending our virtual presentation for the moving up ceremony of our Inasuyan Integrated School Junior High School. And here are our junior high school teaching staff together with our school principal.